Hi friends, today's video is about what to do when you get an eBay return. I'm going to take you through step by step and explain everything to you from the first moment to the end when you get a return on eBay. If you happen to be new to this channel, welcome. I'm Quenby. I am an eBay seller and I've been selling for 10 years on eBay. I've been selling also on Poshmark for a few years. I sell mostly women's clothing and accessories. So shoes, belts, jewelry, clothing, and returns are part of the business. It's just the way it is. I wish I didn't ever get returns, but the return rate for clothing sellers is about 3%. That's normal, that's average. eBay returns are not something you have to worry about. You don't have to be nervous about them. You don't have to freak out. And it's definitely not a reason to say, I don't want to sell on eBay. My first tip is this. If you are going to resell on any platform, eBay or any other, returns are going to be a part of your business. But on eBay, people can return things, and they're going to. And so acceptance is key. Another thing that is key is deciding ahead of time on your return policy. I have another video all about simplifying and explaining how to easily set a return policy. So I will link that in my description section below. That way you can set your return policy ahead of time and decide, are you going to take returns? Are you going to refuse to accept returns? Are you going to do free returns on eBay? And what are the pros and cons of each? In this video, I'm going to take you over to my computer and show you exactly what it looks like when you get an eBay return. The first step is that you will just get an email from eBay saying, so-and-so buyer would like to return your item. Click here to see more details, and it'll take you right into the return. I'll show you what that looks like on my computer. So here I am on my computer. I'm going to go in and open the return request that eBay sent me. This is an important point. She's returning this particular item because it doesn't fit. That's very different than a damaged or item not as described case that I'll get into later. Here's my policy. I accept the return. The buyer pays return shipping. I could also choose to give a full refund, offer a partial refund, or message the buyer. Right from this page, I have all these great options. It's so important to set up your return policy ahead of time because you can have different policies for does not fit as opposed to item not as described, which eBay will automatically accept, an item not as described return. I'll talk about that more. It's important later in the video. And here I am just confirming that she's going to ship it back to me at my P.O. box. And don't ever refund them until you get the item back in the condition you sent it out. Another essential thing, in my opinion, with my 10 years of reselling on eBay experience is that returns are not emotional, they are business. So don't take returns personally. They're part of your business. Try and take the emotions out of returns, your feelings about it. Try and keep it professional and business-like. I'm telling you, this will help you in your business. And just to be honest with you guys, yes, returns can be hard emotionally. Sometimes they can be disappointing. Or, you made a great sale and you have the money you think coming in and then the person wants to return it. That just kind of stinks. That can be disappointing. I totally get it. Also, sometimes they can be unfair. Sometimes a buyer will say that the item was not as described when actually it just didn't fit them, and that kind of stinks because an item not as described case can hurt your account on eBay. You can talk to eBay and try and get that straightened out, but I'm just naming some of the frustrations, and I totally get it. Returns are hard. But you can also make it so much easier on yourself by keeping a positive mindset, just deciding to accept returns and moving on with your business and your life. Also, if you're enjoying this video, if you're learning anything new, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. I have an entire series of eBay tutorials for beginners, and you want to know when those come out. And you also want to know when I'm going live, which is every Friday on the channel at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and I do pop-ups, so make sure you've hit the subscribe button, the little bell next to it so you get notified, and let's continue on with the video. So there can be many different reasons that your buyer decides to return an item. So when they decide to return, they're going to get a drop-down menu with a bunch of options. They can return it because they just didn't like it, or it didn't fit, or it was item not as described. We'll talk more about those pesky item not as described cases a little bit later. They can choose many different reasons to return the item to you. That's where your return policy comes in really handy. Be sure to check out that other video. So this is a great time to talk about eBay's feedback system. On eBay, a buyer can leave feedback after their purchase. They can leave a feedback for you as a seller that is positive, neutral, or negative. As a seller, you want to avoid negative feedback because it hurts your account and your seller status and your ability to make sales on eBay. So it's just another incentive to work out the return with the buyer. An unhappy buyer can leave you negative feedback, which does hurt your account. So be sure to give great customer service. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about item not as described cases. I'll take you over to my computer. We can explore that a little bit and learn all about it so you know how to handle it when it happens for you. So this is what it looks like if a person goes to return an item on eBay. Why do you want to return this item? Look at all these choices. Now, if the person selects doesn't match descriptions or item not as described, they then get to put in some comments and even attach a photo there. From the seller's perspective, you'll get this email from eBay: return approved. eBay automatically approves returns if the customer says an item was not as described or defected or damaged. And that's fair if indeed you made a mistake and sent a defected item to your customer. Obviously, they should be able to send it back to you, not pay shipping, because it was your mistake and be fully refunded. However, in the case like you can see on the screen here, if you look at the reason doesn't match description or item not as described, but the comments say it was the wrong size. So in fact, this wasn't really an item not as described case. I should have been able to keep the shipping money and have her return it for fit. There's not too much you can do in these cases. You can try and communicate with your buyer. eBay always recommends that. But you can ask eBay to step in and maybe take the item not as described case away from your account. And remember, if you made a mistake and you did accidentally send a damaged item, just apologize, be positive, be professional, and accept the return. They deserve 100% refund. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to drop them down below. I will make sure to answer them for you. I want to help you in any way I can so that you can handle eBay returns and it's not such a big deal in your business. Okay, friends, so I hope this video has been helpful. Please be sure to let me know any questions or comments or anything I forgot to mention in the comments below, because then when other friends come along to read the comments, they can learn from you there. Make sure you have liked the video and subscribed to the channel with the bell turned on so you get notifications. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, friends. Bye.